Jinu's story is one of tragedy and survival. Born in the Joseon Dynasty, corrupted by Gwi-Ma, and bound by centuries of torment, he is a figure caught between worlds. But what if two of the strangest companions in the story, Derpy Tiger and Sussie Bird, are more than they appear? Are they simply Jinu's pets, or are they spiritual manifestations tied to his long-lost family? Guardians who have followed him across time, or even original protectors of the HonMoon itself, present before Jinu ever fell to corruption. Jinu's past stretches back to the Joseon Dynasty, a time when folklore and mythology flourished. The tiger and magpie, figures of destiny and guardianship in Korean legend, became enduring symbols during this era. Could it be coincidence that Jinu's companions echo those exact archetypes? Or are the tiger and bird manifestations of his history itself, spirits born from the culture and family he lost centuries ago? When Gwi-Ma's corruption overtook him, Jinu was torn away from that past. If Derpy and Sussie existed before that moment, they may have been his last tether to humanity. If they only appeared later, they may be the world's way of giving him guardians when he could no longer guard himself. This could explain why, when we are first introduced to Derpy Tiger, he appears intimidating, like Jinu's guardian muscle. An undertone carried the rest of the movie. One possibility is that they represent Jinu's lost family, perhaps his mother and sister, reborn as guardians in animal form. They are deeply tied to him, yet equally drawn to Rumi, suggesting they protect the bond between the two as much as the boy himself. Another possibility is far older. Perhaps they are not Jinu's family at all, but guardians of the HonMoon, beings created alongside the first hunters, centuries ago to preserve the balance. Their blue glow when crossing the HonMoon marks them as something beyond demons, closer to divine. This theory raises the question, were they assigned to Jinu because of his destiny, or did they choose him out of loyalty to a bloodline that has always been caught between light and darkness? Look at their role in Rumi's encounters with Jinu. First meeting, Tiger and Bird literally lead her to him. Jinu doesn't seek her out, they make it happen. Second meeting, they remain in the hedges watching, as the connection between Rumi and Jinu deepens. In this moment, Rumi receives the bracelet and passes it to Jinu, a symbol of connection that will carry through the story. From Jinu's perspective, this is more than chance. His guardians are ensuring he is not alone. Even in the shadows of his corruption, they place reminders of humanity and destiny in his path. What matters most is not how they fight, but how they care. They linger with Rumi, spending nights in her room, staying close as if ensuring she is never alone. They don't seem to care if Mira sees them, but Rumi chooses to hide them, protecting their secret place in her bond with Jinu. And then, the final reminder before your idol. Derpy approaches Jinu with the bracelet. Not a gag, not an accident, but a gesture of loyalty, and a warning not to forget his bond with Rumi. For Jinu, centuries lost to corruption, the tiger and bird may be the only voices of loyalty he has left. So who are they really? Are they the spiritual echoes of Jinu's lost family, following him since the Joseon Dynasty? Were they with him before he fell to Gwi-Ma's corruption, guardians of his humanity? Or are they far older still, original guardians of the HonMoon, bound to his fate because of the role he plays in the war between worlds? Whatever the answer, one thing is clear: Jinu is never truly alone, and the tiger and bird are not his pets. They are his hidden guardians, protecting the bond between him and Rumi. Without Derpy and Sussie, Jinu and Rumi never connect. They never fall in love. The bond that saves the world is never formed. And Gwi-Ma wins, devouring all humanity and plunging the world into darkness. Jinu's story seems to end here. He sacrifices himself to save Rumi, creating the means for her to defeat Gwi-Ma by infusing his soul into her. But in a way, Jinu is now forever with Rumi, their destinies now directly tied as long as she lives, his soul living on as her guardian now, in the form of her new Hachi blade, almost as if to say, I was led to you by my guardians, now let me be yours. Maybe this is what Derpy and Sussie's purpose was all along, to facilitate the circumstances that would allow the binding of Jinu's soul to Rumi's forever, ensuring their intertwined fates. If you've spotted other details about Jinu's guardians, drop your theories in the comments. I read them all, and the best ones might shape a future breakdown. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next hidden truth. Until the HonMoon gleams golden, This is K-pop DHE.